Welcome back. At least 2 people have died and scores injured in a lightning strike in Mathibestad in the northwest. The provincial health department says 150 people were struck by lightning and 13 of them are in critical condition. The majority of the patients sustained mild burn wounds and a number of them were treated and discharged. Tragedy struck when the group was attending an event at the Diertig sports ground. Residents have been advised to remain cautious as adverse weather conditions persist across the country. Let's discuss the current weather conditions across the country and what we should expect in the foreseeable future. Weather forecaster at the South African Weather Service, Amukelani Mkhari, joins us now for more. Amukelani, thank you very much for your time. A very disturbing incident in the northwest. But talk to us about how common lightning strikes are, particularly affecting, people.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me this morning. For the interior, especially Northwest, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, in summer, the lightning strikes are very much common since we are expecting summer thunderstorms. Yes.
Yeah. They're very common, you say, but it's not every day that we hear that people have been injured and even people losing their lives as a result of lightning strikes.
Yes, so when the lightning strike, people should seek accommodation as soon as possible. So I think people have been doing that very good since we haven't had any faculties. So meaning people have been seeking accommodation. So with what happened yesterday, it was an open space, and then it was an outdoor event, and then which means that when the lightning strike, it moved on the ground, spreading those electrical energy was spreading out, and then they affected more than 1 people.
Let's talk about what we can expect, given the fact that South Africa has been experiencing adverse weather conditions. We've been seeing persistent rain, thunderstorm, and I know in some areas, for example, in Johannesburg and Midrand, even power going off.
Yes, for today we have issued out an orange level 5 warning for severe thunderstorms, particularly for Gauteng, Mpumalanga, some parts of Northwest and Free State, as well as the southwestern parts of Limpopo. So these thunderstorms are associated with heavy downpours, some flooding in low-lying areas and bridges, as well as informal settlements, as they are associated with some small hail and strong damaging winds.
Let's talk about how people can protect themselves. You say that a lot of people have been taking cover, which is a good measure to take during these times. But what else can they do? Because, I mean, we live in a world where there are so many superstitions about what to do and what not to do, when the lightning strikes. Some will tell you cover the mirror, and make sure that you sit still in the house or go into a car. What can people do that is, in fact, going to protect them?
So they should stay indoors if possible, but if they find themselves outside, they should seek for a fully enclosed building with wiring and plumbing, or they should stay in their car, close their windows, and then they should avoid standing next to tall objects like trees and the poles and fences, because now when the lightning strikes, it hits the tallest buildings, it hits the tallest object. So if you find yourself standing next to the tall object, it's going to affect you. So they should stay indoors as much as possible. If they find themselves outside, they should seek for a shelter or sit next to they should stay in their cars.
Yeah. One of the common ones that I've heard is don't use your cell phone when there's lightning. How true is that?
Yes, it is true because the cell phones are linked with electromagnetic waves, and which and can be affected by the lightning.
All right, that's a weather forecaster at the South African Weather Service, Amukelani Mkhari, who is joining us now to talk to us about, what to do and what to expect in the coming days in light of that incident related to the breaking news that you see on the side of your screen, where 2 people have since lost their lives in a lightning strike in the northwest.